There you go. Hi.
Hi.
Hey. It's Saturday here at Bonnaroo. And we haven't done an update in 2 days. And I'll tell you why. It's because we were fucking tired. And we didn't feel like doing an update the past 2 days. But a lot of stuff's happened. For instance, I guess we'll start back on Thursday. Okay. On Thursday, Heather left me all alone.
I had to work.
For 12 hours. Actually 13 if you want to count that not when you left me around like 9 and didn't come back till, or you left me before 10 and didn't come back till after 10.
True.
She left me alone for 13 hours. That's a long ass, that's like more than half a day. Okay, so we got up around 8:30. We must have been booking. We got up at 8:30 and we started getting all of our stuff ready. And then, let me turn this off. There we go. I didn't realize that was what was making that noise. And we got up around 8:30. We packed all our stuff up. We ate some food. And we headed out to CenteRoo. Okay, so when we got to CenteRoo, the whole time we were trying to find out where Heather had to go to work. We got to CenteRoo. And the guy told us that nobody was allowed inside until 12:30. Now it's 9:30 at this point. We are 30 minutes away from our campsite. And so then next thing I know, this guy, Heather asked if he can give her a ride or something like that. And next thing I know, Heather was standing by me 1 second, and I turned around and Heather's like, I gotta go, and left me in the middle of nowhere all by myself, where I couldn't even get into our main event until 3 hours later. So I went and I got a beer, and I walked back to the campsite, and I relaxed and ate some food here. And then, should I tell them about my day first, or you tell them about your day?
You can tell them.
My day's more exciting.
Yeah, it is.
And then I got back. I got in at 12:30. Then I realized when I got in at 12:30 that not a single band started playing until 5. Or, oh, fuck, I would have just stayed in here all by myself versus walking around CenteRoo for 5 hours. And so I got there at 12:30, and the first thing I come and I see, there's like a burlesque show. And I was really tired, and I was really bored, and I was all alone. But so I watched that for a little bit, and there was like not any nudity or anything. And I was like, what the hell's going on? And then some lady came out in a clown outfit, and the guy was like, who's scared of clowns? I never told you this part. He's like, who's scared of clowns? I bet you won't be anymore after Fifi the clown. And then this lady comes out in a clown outfit, and she started stripping, and I was like, I gotta peace out. And I'm not even scared of clowns. And then I walked around the entire venue to see what was there. And then I decided that I was really tired because it was really, really, really hot and it was really sunny, that I would go lay underneath a tree for a while and wait till Heather got off at 4 o'clock, because that's what she told me she was going to get off. So I laid underneath the tree and read my Glamour magazine with a whole bunch of people that smoke pot. And then I met a Guido named Steve, who came, and this is really weird. He came and he sat beside me and he asked if he could bomb a cigarette. So I gave him one, and then next thing I know, like, he opens his book bag and there was a whole pack of cigarettes.
I'm like, why you want a cigarette?
And I was like, okay. And he told me about his entire life, and he was like mumbling and talking in his like New Jersey accent, so I didn't really like understand what he was saying, because we're country and we can't understand people who aren't country. But well, you're country.
Shut up.
I'm a little bit rock and roll. But so we chatted for a bit, and then he bought me a beer, and then he asked me if I wanted to ride the Ferris wheel with him. And I told him, no, thank you, that I had to ride the Ferris wheel with my friend. And then eventually he left me alone, and then Heather told me that she wasn't going to be here. She wasn't going to be meeting me at 4. Instead, she'd be meeting me at 10 p.m.
That's soft.
So I was like, fuck, man, what am I going to do? Because I was hot, and I was tired, and there was nothing to do. So I went, and I got some pizza, and I sat underneath another tree. And then I eventually, on the stage called This Stage, a band called What Made Milwaukee Famous came on, and they did a really, really good shit. And then there was band called Super Drag that came on. They did a really good job. And then I was like really tired, and I really wanted to use the bathroom and freshen up a bit. So I walked all the way back to the campsite, and then stayed here and had dinner, and then walked all the way back. And then I went and saw MGMT. And I went and saw, what else did I see? I went and ended up in like the mosh pit for the battles, which was weird. And then eventually Heather came and we watched Vampire Weekend together. But when I went to go get pizza that one time, there was a Fuse tent that's set up. And it's really cool. It's a Fuse barn. It looks just like a barn, but you can walk in and it's air conditioning, and they've got TVs and computers and whatnot. And I happen to really like that channel. And I happen to really like the show called Steven's Untitled Rock Show. And there's this guy named Steven, and it's his rock show and stuff. And he just seems like a cool guy. Well, I'm like walking along to go get my pizza, and I'm like, I'm kind of delirious. I was hot and hungry. And I'm just like taking everything in. Next thing I know, some dude backs up, and like we collide. That's the word we're using to describe this. We collide, and my shoulder hits his shoulder, and then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And he's like, no. He's like, my bad, don't worry about it. And then I start walking away, and I realized that was Steven from Steven's Untitled Rock Show. So basically, I walked into the one person that I wanted to meet when I came here. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That's cool.
That was my day so far.
You don't know it's pouring down rain right now.
It's raining, and and that's why we're in the tent doing this video diary, else we wouldn't probably be doing it.
Okay, my day. They had me scheduled from 10 to 10. Thought it was a mistake.
You need to talk about it.
Apparently it wasn't. I am. So, got on my golf cart with the weird guy, and he started driving, and I had just got a smoothie. Stop! And the whole time, and before I left, he made me pour half of my smoothie out because he said he was going to go fast.
And everything's really expensive.
He's going to go really fast and it's going to spill. And he scared me.
You're tan.
And he scared me, so I listened to him. So, when I got to the place I was working that day in administrative compound, he just dropped me off at the gate and said, you have to find somebody to let you in. So, I talked to this guy, and I was like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to be volunteering at the administrative compound. And he said, that's cool. So he said, that's cool. He told me I could go in. And I finally found my people. And we drove around to the middle of nowhere. I couldn't tell you how to get there. I don't even know where I was. And had to sit under a tent. I know it sounds like it would be nice, but it wasn't. Sit under a tent all day at a computer and deal with the people that live here, because apparently if you live in Manchester you get a free ticket for everybody that's in your household, so they have to come and pick up their wristband, and you have to make sure that they had already come and talked to the head guy. So I had to deal with people telling me that they came and talked to them, and even though they didn't, and had a lot of bitchy people, and people were telling me don't put the wristband on too tight because they had arthritis, or they had cancer, or they swell, or they work at a restaurant. And I just told them, too bad, I can't do it. I had to put them on there tight as I could. So I sat there
and
till
they do too.
Yeah, till like 4 o'clock. And they told me I was going to get to leave. So I got all my shit together, and I got up to leave. And Jeff, my supervisor, walks in and says, Heather, you're looking double. I was like, God. So I had to sit back down with a new guy, new person, and do this all over again. And my guy that worked with was weird. He kept asking me all kind of weird questions and talking about all these, trying to tell me jokes, and they weren't funny, but I was laughing at them anyway. And let's see, I stayed there till like they came and got me at 10 o'clock. And I went and met Jody. My day wasn't very exciting. It was boring. And I didn't get a break. I worked for 12 hours and didn't get one break. No food, no bathroom break, nothing.
That's all I had was breaks. I had nothing to do. And then we went and we saw Vampire Weekend play. They did a really good set. And then we
came back here, didn't we?
We came back here.
Yeah.
That was the end of that day. Not too eventful, but I did get to meet Steven from Steven's Untitled Rock Show.
Yeah.
And she got to put wristbands on people.
I mean, can you ask for anything better? That's amazing.